grade teacher here at Northside. I'm honored to welcome you to Missoula Children's Theater production of The Snow Queen, presented to you by our very own Northside Elementary students. This is such an amazing week. They audition on Monday, and then they have been rehearsing hard in addition to school and everything else to get ready for this show for you today. I know that you're going to enjoy it. I have a few things to ask to make sure that the show goes as smoothly as possible. First, please no flash photography. There will be an opportunity for everybody to get photos after the show. Also, silence your cell phones. And then just in general, I'd like us to be mindful the cast is not mic'd, and every single little tiny noise in this gym really carries. So any talking or shuffling of feet or movement of chairs, opening and closing the door. So if we could just try to stay in our seats and not talk, that would be amazing. Of course, if a little one needs to express all of their emotions, then we want them to do that out there. But otherwise, if we could limit going in and out of the hall, that would be amazing. The 6th grade has a bake sale out now. They are raising money for their 6th grade trip. Good job, 6th graders. But that won't be open during the show. So don't feel like you're missing out on treats if you don't go there. It'll be open after the show. I think that's it. Please enjoy the show.
A tale so astonishing as to shake the ground you stand on. A tale to end all tales. A tale of such power and intensity that it can barely be believed. All right, where are you?
Are you talking to us?
Oh, yes, I am.
Why did you say so?
Well, who did you think I was talking to, myself?
You do that sometimes.
I've heard you talk to yourself plenty of times.
And you're talking your sleep.
I've heard that too. All I can hear when Papa is asleep is snoring.
Oh, yeah.
I do not snore.
Right.
All right, we are way off the subject. I wanted to tell you a story of friendship and courage and perseverance. Let's get started. Just because we are hobgoblins doesn't mean we have to be rude.
It doesn't?
No. Now, sit quietly. We're going to have a little hobnob. Listen to the tale I have to tell.
You have to tell it and we have to listen.
Enough. Now, it goes a little something like this. Once upon a parsley.
What?
Oh, wait, that's not it. Once upon a sage.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, I got one. Once upon a rosemary.
This makes no sense.
Oh, I got it. Once upon a time. What?
Sage, rosemary, and thyme?
I'm just trying to spice things up a little bit. All right. I want to tell you the story of the Snow Queen. This queen is icy through and through. She is often seen in snowstorms, surrounded by snow beams, or if the snow is especially fluffy, you see her surrounded by fluffy snow chickens. And of course, there's her yet, abominable snowman.
Snow chickens?
Yes, snow chickens. They are the fluffiest of the kinds of snow that follow the Snow Queen. I one time saw a snow chicken. It was sitting up on the fence post, and I thought I might sneak up behind it to grab it. So I snuck down to grab it, and then it flew off and disappeared into a puff of snow. I guess you could say it flew the coop. All right. Now, even though our story is called The Snow Queen, she's not the star of our story. Our story actually begins, as many fabulous tales often do, in the palace of a prince and a princess. We need a palace. Yes, a palace. Fit for a royal court.
Come to the hall, come one and all, the tried and true, welcome to you. Come from afar, now here you are. We gather here, give us a cheer. Give us a cheer! Hurrah!
Now, they're holding a gala for the heroine of our story. Gerda is the young girl standing next to the prince and princess. She has come looking for her best friend Kay, but as you'll see, he's nowhere to be found.
Friends and honored guests, we're here to help and guide Gerda in her quest to find Kay. If any of you know his whereabouts, please speak.
He's about so tall, has beard, and goes by the name of Kay. We thought he might be here.
You thought he might actually be the prince.
You did? Well, I can show that I am not Kay.
The robbers can find him. I mean, Bobby and I can find him.
Is he rich?
Maybe he's off in the woods.
We're good at robbing people in the woods.
She means helping people. We really don't know where he might be.
I guess he could be in the woods.
We can find him.
You can count on us.
We do all the time. We tie people up and take them home.
Well, don't ask me.
No, neither do I. I haven't seen him. Nothing gets talked up. We are so crafty. He would have felt more.
Who?
Who, what you know, who? Oh, very funny. Good one, Prince. What about you, Buffalo?
Oh, well, we're still pretty welcome.
Thank goodness.
Baby Ranger, have you seen him?
Nope. Maybe we should ask the mirror side reflection. It shows many things that are normally unseen.
Yes, let me show you what I see.
No, don't do that. The mirror of sound reflection is part of the problem. It shows only lies and distorted pictures.
Look into the mirror. What do you see?
I see Kay tending his roses. Wait, it's changing.
Now what do you see?
Dry grounds with dead plants and darkness, and I can't look anymore. It steals my hope.
Don't say I didn't try to help.
I don't think we need that help.
Well put, Princess. You're really wise. This way is another way to help Gerda.
Wait a minute. This is all very interesting, but it happens much later in the play. Let's go back to the beginning. Back to before Kay was lost. Now, our story actually begins in a very small town in Finland, in the small front yard of Grandma's house. Here comes Kay's grandma now. Let's set the scene.
Right, boss?
All right, so we need a table here, and some flowers over here, and there should be a flower, and a couple of chairs here.
What do we do?
Well, you're the picket fence, of course. Now, if you squint your eyes and you look over there, you'll see some very important characters to our story. This is Kay and his grandma. Kay's grandma would often tell scary stories about the Snow Queen and her castle of ice to Kay and his best friend Gerda. Gerda's grandma would always make sure that there was plenty of hot cocoa for story time. Look!
Now, children, you must remember not to challenge the Snow Queen if you see her. Many a youngster has gone missing in a storm, never to be seen again.
I don't believe in an icy snow queen that peers in our windows and paints on the glass.
Why not, Kay? Someone makes those amazing frost crystal panes of glass.
Shoo, get that goose out of here.
Well, what kind of treatment is this? I'm a very important goose. You be careful what you believe in, my boy, for the Snow Queen loves to toy with regular folks like us. Do not tempt fate.
I'm not. I just don't believe that has to do with us.
It has to do with us. You should listen to your grandma, Kay. Listen to your grandma, Kay.
I'll let her come. I'll sit on the stove and watch her melt. Come on, Gerda. Let's go play in the garden.
Don't forget Coco.
So you see, Harry did not believe everything he was hearing, but soon he had to believe his own eyes. What a great day.
Couldn't be better, and we have the whole day to share.
The roses are doing well.
That's because you have taken such good care of them.
I have some more treats for you. Would you bring us this time, Granny?
Turkish delight and apple crisp with ham sandwiches on the side. Thank you. You are so kind.
It looks delicious. Of course. Thank you for reminding me.
Now, here's where the plot begins. All of a sudden, the air turns cold, and a flurry of snow threatens to freeze the roses right in front of their eyes. In a land of colored eyes, see her once up and check twice. Could it be the queen of snow and ice in the snow? Let it snow. Let it snow. Turk wide the country on banners of frost, but beware to approach her. There's always a cost. She will take what she pleases and leave you for lost in a land full of freezing cold.
Come on, Kate, where are you going?
I've seen roses. In the heart of blizzard storm, way up high the flurry swarm. So you try your best just to stay warm in the snow. Let it snow.
Kate, where are you?
I came on the free. Let it snow. Let it snow. All of a sudden, the Snow Queen broke the mirror of sad reflection and sent the fragments of the broken mirror flying at the family. This is a terrible development. The mirror of sad reflection has horrible qualities. Let me tell you about this mirror. It has the power to show everything good and beautiful reflected in it as bad and ugly. Even the most beautiful landscape would look like boiled spinach.
Ew!
Now, Kay's grandma was safe, and Gerda and her grandma were also safe. But Kay was caught trying to save his precious roses. A shard of that malicious mirror touched his eye so that he could no longer see the good in the world. Another pierced his heart so that he could no longer feel emotions like friendship, only cold and darkness.
I have done my work.
Come, Kate, we're mine for now. Say goodbye to all that you've known.
As the Snow Queen and Kay left, the sun once again warmed the air.
Kate, where are you? Snow Queen, he must have taken him.
No, he just got lost this morning. He'll find his way home soon.
I must go find him. He must be scared and frightened.
Hot chocolate, Gerda? Don't be late for dinner.
Little did Gerda's grandma know that Gerda would miss many, many dinners in her quest to find Kay. She did not know the road that her journey would take her on, but bravely she set off to find her best friend Kay.
How will I find Kay? I know. I will start by questioning the creatures I meet. There are some ahead. Maybe they have seen him.
The first arrival she met was a snow leopard, not necessarily known for its good intentions.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a boy about this tall. Have you seen him?
I have not.
Thank you for your help.
I'm not sure I'd help, but I do have some advice. Give up your friend. He's beyond help.
I cannot. I will not.
Next,
She met a rascally rabbit.
There's a mutant that way.
She stumbled across a lost reindeer.
I haven't seen anyone like that.
She asked some grumpy bears.
Why do you bother? Besides, you can very little without lots of boys.
She asked some sly foxes.
But what's in it for us?
She asked a brusque buffalo.
Sorry, but I'm fully put to the W.
She asked the wise old owl. Gerda wouldn't hear of that. Finally, she asked a silly goose.
Well, I declare that is the funniest thing I ever heard.
None of these animals were really any help. Even if they had seen Kay, they weren't going to tell Gerda.
I must keep trying. Kay wouldn't give up.
And neither would Gerda. Soon she came across a river. Hey, a river!
Oh no.
Gerda was worried that Kay may have fallen into this river. And so she asked the river.
Do you know my friend Kay?
And the river responded,
No!
Maybe if I go further out in the river in this boat,
hey, boat!
I will have more luck. River, do you have Kay?
We already told you. No!
River, where are you taking me?
Away Gerda was swept by the river until the boat came up to the bank where she jumped off.
I'm so glad you've come.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
Gerda had arrived in the garden of a woman who seemed to know more than she was letting on.
I'm on a journey to find my friend.
Kay?
Yes. Do you know where he is?
No, but I think it's best if you forget about him in your journey. Stay here in my garden. There's so many different flowers to see and smell here. Try this one.
Come to my garden for a while. You'll love my garden for its style. Here we have some daffodils, smell the rich perfume. Water each one carefully, see them grow and bloom. Come to my garden for a while. You'll love my garden for its style. Here we have forget-me-nots, smell the rich perfume.
It has a wonderful smell. What kind of flower is it?
You've heard of forget-me-nots, haven't you? Well, this is the opposite. It's called forget-me for sure.
Why am I here? I told you not to smell those flowers.
To help you in my garden.
Oh, okay.
The garden woman was not Gerda's friend. She wanted Gerda to forget all about her quest to find Kay and make her weed her garden forever. Luckily, one thing saved her. She noticed that one type of flower was missing.
Where are they? I can't find them. Hey, what's that?
What can't you find?
A flower, the red one. I can almost remember. Roses, there aren't any roses.
The absence of the roses that Kay and Gerda had cared for was enough to bring back her memories and put her back on the right track.
You are not my friend. Goodbye. Hey, there's a way out. Thank you.
So it was that Gerda went back on the path to find Kay. Speaking of Kay, you might be wondering where he is. It's okay, you can ask me.
Where's Kay?
I'm so glad you asked. Because at this moment, Kay is being whisked away to the Snow Queen's palace.
Castle my ball up. We must reach my castle before the day's out. If you want to go faster, you should think about getting out and pushing. Don't talk back to me. I'm the great Snow Queen, and you're just a lowly abdominal snowman. Abominable snowman. Yes, my queen. I'm sorry, my queen. Now, are we there yet?
Oh, what? I mean, look.
be too much snow, my friend. Bring on the snow chickens. I'll stir up a storm that no one can find a way through, not even a reindeer.
Don't you think you tested that poor little girl enough?
What little girl?
What little girl?
Oh, nobody. I'm going to pasture reindeer.
Why do we keep worrying about a lost friend? No, I must let go freeze my thoughts.
Yes, that's it. Isn't that right, Yeti?
Yes, my queen.
And the snowstorm did come. It was a thick winter snow that covered all of the land. But why talk about it? Here it comes.
Coming, playing winter weather to your heart's delight. Children playing in the snow is such a lovely sight. We are always floating down or coming from above. We are here to say hello and shower you with love. Come and play in winter weather to your heart's delight. Children playing in the snow is such a lovely sight. We are always floating down or coming from above. We are here to say hello and shower you with love. Shower you with, shower you with, shower you with love.
All right, it's time to make some snow chicken snowballs. Luckily, there was no snow where Gerda found herself. She toiled on in her journey until she came across a wild crow pecking at a stump.
Ow! 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 Excuse me, I'm looking for a boy named Kay who's about this tall. Have you seen him?
Well, let me think. I seem to remember someone like that about this here tall.
That could be him. Where did you see him?
Well, I was visiting my wife, a American crow who works in the palace. A boy about this here tall named Chief Curtis.
Where's his palace?
Not too far away. I can introduce you to my wife who works for the princess.
Can we go right now?
Okay.
Ow!
Gerda was hoping that this boy might be Kay, but as it turned out, well, you'll see for yourself.
Okay, here we are. Let me check with my wife to see if all's clear.
Okay.
Hey, where's the palace, fellows? Now, the crow's wife did work at the palace, and she knew everyone who worked at the palace well. But there was a little bit of confusion when she was asked about Kay.
Didn't you say there was a boy who came to see the princess about this here tall?
Yes, he came to listen to the princess speak and ended up marrying her and becoming the prince of the land. He married the princess? Yes, he's very nice. About this tall? That could be him. Why would he marry the princess? Could you take me to him? Sure. When it gets dark, hoot like a hoot owl.
Or a caw like a crow?
Okay, that might be easier.
So it was that Gerda and the crow snuck into the palace until they came across the princess, who was sleeping.
You know you shouldn't really be sleeping on the ground. Who is it? Oh, Mrs. Crow, what do you want? I brought a girl who very knows the prince. Let her come forward. Your Majesty. Send for the prince.
I'll find them.
So, are you lost? No, I'm searching for my friend. He may be here.
I'm wondering, does he have long hair and blue skin?
No? Then it might be him. What's on the ruckus? This girl says she knows you. Do you know her? No, I've never seen her before. You are not Kay. I must go look for him somewhere else.
princess. She's come to the palace looking for her best friend Kay, but as you can see, he is nowhere to be found.
Friends and honored guests, we are here to help and guide Gerda in her quest to find Kay. If any of you know of his whereabouts, please speak.
Wait a minute, I'm getting the strangest sense of deja vu. Let's fast forward this part. Ready?
Ready!
They're holding a gala for the hero anniversary. Gerda's the young girl sitting next to the princess. She's coming to the palace to look for her best friend Kay, but as you can see, he's nowhere to be found.
Friends and honored guests, we are here to help and guide Gerda in her quest to find Kay. If any of you know of his whereabouts, please speak. His most tall has Kay and goes by the name of Kay.
We thought he might be here.
You thought he might actually be the prince. You did? Obviously, you had not Kay. Robbers can find him. I mean, Robbie and I can find him. Is he rich? Maybe he's lost in the woods.
What kind of robbing people in the woods?
She can help people. We really don't know where he might be. I guess he can do it. We can find him.
You can count on us.
We do all the time. We take people up and take them home.
Well, don't ask me. I'm furious. You don't need to do my
I
house.
didn't see him. That was the tough dog. He's so crafty. He was so cool.
Who?
Who? What do you know? Oh, very funny. Good one, Prince. What about you, Buffalo?
Thank goodness.
By the way, you've been around. Have you seen him? Nope. Maybe we should ask the mayor of Sandpoint.
Faster!
Unseen.
Brtsy!
Distorted pictures.
Britzy.
Changing.
Brtsy!
Help.
Help. Help Gerda.
There we go. I think we're back on the new information now.
Well, that was strange. Gerda at least rest for the night.
So it was that Gerda rested for the night, and in the morning went about preparing to go into the woods to find Kay. The prince and princess gave her a fond farewell, as well as travel tips, as well as a great deal of money for expenses along the way.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. I'll never forget you.
What an error.
Don't forget us. Of course not.
Gerda invited her new friends, the crows, to go with her on her journey, and they said it would be their pleasure. Here's the thing about crows, though. When the going gets tough, they get going.
What a lovely wood.
A lovely wood.
Hey, we need a one here. There, that's better.
Yes, what a lovely wood.
Lovelier.
Hold it right there.
Oh, that.
It is I.
Show yourself.
It is I, old robber woman.
Who? And the little robber girl.
See? What'd I tell you about crows?
Please don't hurt me, old robber woman and little rubber girl.
Robber woman. Robber.
Robber girl.
Not rubber?
Robber. Oh, super rich. Like the famous bandit, Robin Hood.
You mean Robin Hood?
And his merry band. Rubber band? Stop it with the rubber band thing. Now get this straight. We're robbers. Okay, I think I've got it now.
As you can see, these thieves were a burly bunch, all the way from their leader, the old robber woman, down to the little robber girl.
My name's Gerda, and I'm searching for my friend Kay.
Okay.
Yes, Kay, do you know where he is?
No, I was just saying okay, as in all right.
Oh,
What have we here?
The old robber woman was referring to the money that the prince and princess had given Gerda to help along the way.
we can help you. We can lighten your load by relieving you from your money. Come on, let's go. Count out our share in the robber's cave.
Let's bring the girl along for luck. Watch out for that buffalo.
I don't want to step on you. You have any money I can steal? I'll take it. Buffalo nickels are quite valuable. Cheer them on. Cheer them
The cave! You gotta pay more attention.
divvy it up. All fair as long as I say it's fair. Does that sound fair? Oh, yeah? 1 for you and 4 for me.
Why do I only get 1 and you get 4?
Because I have to give 1 to the next robber. See, once I give him 1, I only have 3, which means someone owes me 1, so I can go back to my original 4. And since I gave you 1, you should do the same and give me 1 back. Thank you. That only seems fair. Now I give the next robber 1, but then I only have 3. So you should give me 1 because I gave you 1. See how that works?
This is mine. And because you gave me 1, I owe you 1 back.
1 for you and 1 for me.
What comes from you goes back to you.
1 for you and 1 for me.
Comes from you goes back to you.
1 for you and 1 for me.
Comes from you.
1 for you and 1 for me. 1 for you and 1 for me.
What comes from you goes back to you.
1 for you and 1 for me.
What comes from you goes back to you.
See, you already received a share and at the same time paid your debt to me. All except 1. Didn't I give you 1? So,
I guess this must belong to you.
yes, and thank you. Now, what are we going to do with all this money? Maybe we should go out to dinner.
We can't! We're broke!
Broke? You really should be more careful with your money.
Did you forget something?
No, I don't think so.
Where's my share?
Here's 1 for you.
No, I do 10. I get half.
Half of what?
Half of what you got.
And what did I get?
I just saw these 10 robbers give me 1 penalty. And half of 10. That means you got at least 10. And half of 10 aside. Give me 5.
Do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Wow. I think someone just outfoxed the fox.
Did someone say fox?
Yeah, I feel sorry for Gerda.
What about Gerda?
She just got robbed.
You should ask me to dig a foxhole and hide it. I could have tricked them to get it back. I don't care about the money. I just want to find my friend, and I won't give up until I find him. You and your old gang can't keep me from finding him. And now that the crows are gone, I have no one to show me the way. I know the way, but I won't show you. Why won't you show me? Because I want you to stay here and be my friend. I can't. I must go on, and you won't be able to keep me. I'll find a way. We shall see.
So it was that Gerda began plotting her escape from the robber's roost. She watched and she planned until one day she snuck out of the cave and tiptoed into the woods. And who was on her path but the little robber girl standing directly on the trail?
You can't stop me. Why not? What's your question? Is cave worth it? What do you mean? Is cave worth all the trouble you are going to find? Yes, I know him to be a good friend, and he would do the same for me. In that case, I will help you. What do you need? I don't know where to look. Could you show me the way? I don't know where to find him either, but I may know someone who can help. There is a fisherwoman. If you can find her, she can help you find him. You'll need a guide. I'll send Faye out the way. Isn't bad company for a reindeer? Thank you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Faye. Faye the reindeer. Hurry, Faye. I'm worried for Kay. Where'd we go?
That's a circle. You're not going to get very far like that.
You're right.
And so it was that Gerda and Faye finally made it back on the path. But it was about to get a whole lot harder, though. You know who was in the way.
Mush, you lazy yeti. I'm going as fast as I can, my queen. Oh, it's not fast enough.
You think we can run for a while?
No, there's a snowstorm coming. I forgot my call. Fly, baby, fly. You do know I can fly, right? Mush and mush.
Yes, my queen.
Eat. Here they come. Time for a blizzard. Quack, quack. The storm is getting really bad. It must be the Snow Queen. Look, do you see her? She rides in her sleigh, but who is that with her? A Yeti! No, the other one. A young boy. Could that be your friend? Yes, I think it is. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
So this is how Gerda knew that Kay was alive. Knew that Kay was alive, and that she should at least look for him at the Snow Queen's castle.
How much further is it? Too far, I fear. It's no use trying anymore. I will not do that, no matter what you say. Those peers may know what they're talking about. We might freeze before we get there.
Not if I can help it. Come, dearie. See, I have some nice warm tea for you.
Thank you. What about me?
I have some nice warm grass for you to chew on back at my house.
The nice office woman invited them into her house. We need a house here. And soon they were warming up by the fire. Oh, we need a fire! An even bigger fire.
Just warm up by the fire and tell me all about your story. Are you and your reindeer just passing through?
Well, I was taking her to see the Snow Queen's castle. You wouldn't know how to find it, would you?
Oh, no. And I wouldn't want to see you try to go there either. Nasty, cold place. Much worse than here.
The Snow Queen kidnapped her friend. And I will not give up, even if I have to travel to the end of the earth. I will find him.
Well, you certainly sound determined, dearie. I'm afraid I can't help you with finding the Snow Queen's castle. I have no idea where to find it.
We were going to ask the Finnish woman where to find the castle, but...
Oh, I know where to find her. Point your nose straight north and walk till the sun sets.
Thank you. We better get going, May. Already? I was just starting to feel my hopes again. Yes, right now. I'm afraid I might be too late. Let's go.
So it was that Gerda and Kay walked on until the sun began to set.
You're looking for the Finnish woman. Do you know the location of her house?
At the next stoplight, take a right and one more, and two left and one more right.
Stop, Whitey! Please won't you show us the way?
I was only kidding. We're standing in front of her house right now.
There, in front of them, was another house.
What?
Another house with a different floor plan. Out from the door strode the powerful Finnish woman. Out from the door strode the powerful Finnish woman. Out from the door strode the powerful Finnish woman.
No, I'm afraid not. I'm not going up there.
Wait a minute. Why not?
Because it's awful out there.
But they came all this way to see you.
So?
You're just gonna let them freeze?
That's not fair. Please help us.
You think that someone might Idaho, they might at least knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Who's that?
David Reindeer and Bernadette. Every obstacle up to this point has been overcome, and I can overcome the next one and the next as long as I have the strength.
I could give you the strength of 10 Yetis, yet thou not ease the task or path that you have set yourself on. For you have the strength and determination you need within you.
I do?
You must believe in yourself. If you do, then nothing is impossible.
Thank you.
You should rest now. Tomorrow you'll find the Snow Queen. And, Kay?
Gerda was so excited that she could barely contain it. Meanwhile, back at the Snow Queen's castle, her frostiness was practicing a new freezing touch. It was a really bad day to be in the Snow Queen's court.
Stop! Wait, where do you think you're going? Who? Stop! This is fun.
Ugly, dirty animals, they deserve to be frozen. There's another one.
Stop! So much for your stare. Trying to make mouth for it. Stop! You didn't think I saw you, did you?
Wait, I can't hold these bears alone.
Who are you kidding? I think we have you. Ha 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 ha. Hold him, Kay. Zap. I see you over there fighting behind the goose. I'm with you. Wait for me, Zap. Zap. Sing dong with the ricochet.
One more down.
Pounce and bounce. I was glad. Oh, hi, Lily. After we locked the dog, we did it out. My queen, what shall we do with this one? Bring them up this week. Now, then. Please don't, my majesty. I will not set. You should really look under things. What are you doing? Stop at once. Or what? You don't know the power to stop me.
That's where the Snow Queen was wrong. Gerda was so full of fierce determination that I don't think anything could have stopped her. The Yeti tried distracting her so the Snow Queen could freeze her.
You're too small to stop a Yeti.
And while that may be true if they were going to arm wrestle or something, they're arm wrestling. Okay, Gerda proved to be too fast for the snowman.
My queen!
The Snow Queen was too slow for Gerda, but she did a great job on the Yeti. Luckily, she had one last secret weapon, the terrible snow chickens! Faye the reindeer distracted the fluffy invaders until they settled into a harmless blanket of snow.
Gerda, now! Now's the time to grab Kay! Kay, it's me, Gerda. I have found you at last.
I don't know, you get away from me and leave me alone. This was the moment that Gerda had been waiting for, but now that she was here, Kay didn't even recognize her. Everything in Gerda wanted to wrestle Kay from the mirror's grasp, but it was her eyes that welled up with the true power of friendship, and she began to cry. As her tears fell, she walked toward Kay and said,
You must remember, Kay. Try.
Gerda's tears fell and began to melt the Snow Queen's castle. First, the animals melted that the Snow Queen had frozen, and then the castle itself. People came from all over to see and hear how the Snow Queen's stronghold had began to crumble.
What has caused this? What could have melted the unmoving cold?
It's the path of human heart amongst the cold and shadows.
As everyone watched in awe, Gerda's tears washed away the shard of the mirror that had so twisted Kay's mind. And soon, the trance from the mirror was broken, and Kay awoke as if from a dream.
Gerda, is that you? Why are you so sad, my friend? They're tears of joy. I'm so happy to see you again.
Kay, you've missed quite a bit.
Don't worry, we can catch up.
So, there you have it. Gerda completed her quest, and Kay remembered who he was. And the kingdom was free from snow and ice, at least for a little while. So, my hobgoblin friends, you helped me tell this story, and I was just wondering what you might have learned from it.
Never give up, never surrender.
Know that to have true friends, you must always be a true friend. Every one of us is stronger than we think. Have confidence that if you try, you can.
Help will come, you ain't expect it. Just because the road is blocked doesn't mean the road is blocked. Oh, stop. This is the kind of positive thinking I just. Believe in yourself. Save cars. Call your car. Oh, wow. Don't be afraid to try. Difficulties make us stronger.
Perseverance is underrated.
I give up.
My dear Snow Queen, haven't you learned anything from our story? You can't give up. You must keep trying.
I see your point, and that's all well and good. But what about my poor castle? It melted. I think that was cool. So it's time for another winter storm.
Perhaps you're right, for after all, that's what the Snow Queen does. She is neither good nor bad, but simply a force of nature. So I say,
Let it snow! In a land of colored eyes, see her once the friendship flies. Would it be the queen of snow and ice in the snow? Let it snow! Let it snow! Watch her glide through the country on runners of frost. But beware to approach her, there's always a cost. She will take what she pleases and leave you for lost in a land full of freezing cold.
oh, well, back to your old tricks again. Well, at least she didn't give up. But that's no way to end our story. I don't know about you, but I've had a ball. So, and I say, let it snow. Let's celebrate.
Come to the hall, come one and all. The tried is true. Welcome to you. Come from afar. Now here you are. We gathered here. Give us a cheer. Give us a cheer. Hurrah!
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our production of The Snow Queen. My name is Hannah Luther, and I was one of the directors this week. But please give a hand to my co-director, TJ Pavone.
Thank you all so much for calling out. Now, there are two members of the cast who you did not see on stage tonight because they were busy queuing entrances, helping us direct, and wrangling children. I would like to welcome to the stage Aaron Dunn and Max Hansen. I would also like to give a huge shout out to Mr. Ken Green on the keys. I would like to give a shout out to our contact, Camille Fuller, for putting this whole week together. We couldn't have done it without you. Along with the entire staff at this elementary school, they've helped us so much this week. Again, we could not have done it without you. So thank you so much. Big shout out to the Northside PTO for helping fund this week, along with paying for t-shirts for every single child in this class. It's really incredible. So thank you so much. Two more thank yous, I promise. All right. I would like to give a huge shout out to the Bonner County Arts Foundation for helping fund this week. And the Fuller family and the Wilson family for helping house Hannah and I. Now we are Missoula Children's Theater. Now if you are not familiar with Missoula Children's Theater, we go around to towns all across the country, all 50 states plus 11 countries, and go to schools on Monday and put up shows by Saturday. That's right. Everyone here has been rehearsing for only 5 days, and they put up this entire show. So give them a big round of applause. Also, we are selling t-shirts this week. This is what they look like. They're pretty cool. And guess what? They're only $16. That's for every size. So if you would like a t-shirt, call out to us after the show. We are also offering a free, that's right, free workshop to every adult in the room on how to fit this entire set into a Ford F-150. Yeah! Super fun! All right, so in a moment, we're going to have a photo call with all the kids, and they're going to take photos as an entire group, then into their individual groups. Afterwards, they're going to come up, say hi to you. They're going to put, after that, they're going to put their costumes in their bag and meet me over here, giving me their costumes and their scripts. That is their exit ticket to go. Yeah.
And while that's all happening, I'll be leading that free workshop on stage. So meet me on stage if you would like to learn how to fit this in the back of a truck.
Awesome. So, without further ado, photo